Hi guys, for today's VolleVlog, we'll be doing some volleyball exercises. So for this exercise routine, we'll start with a warm-up, then transitioning into the main exercise, then finally we will have a cool down to alleviate sore muscles. So without further ado, let's go on with our volleyball exercises. For the first warm-up exercise, we have the neck rotations. 10 repetitions clockwise and counterclockwise. This exercise helps alleviate the tension in the neck joints in preparation for the main exercise. Next, we'll do the arm stretch. We do this 10 seconds per arm and we do this 2 times. So this exercise helps weaken the joints in the shoulders in preparation for the main exercise. For the next exercise, we have the arm rotations. 10 repetitions forward, 10 repetitions backward. After loosening up the arm joints, we need to flex them so that they will be ready for the main exercise. Moving on with the lower body warm-up exercises, we have the waist rotation. We'll do it 10 repetitions clockwise and 10 repetitions counterclockwise. This helps loosen the pelvis joints in preparation for the main exercise. Going with the leg area, we have the high knee hug. This exercise helps improve the flexibility both in the pelvis and in the knee area of the body. For the next exercise, we have quad stretch for 30 seconds each leg. This exercise not only helps with joint flexibility, but balance as well. Increasing the activity level, we have the high knees, which will be done for 20 repetitions. This exercise helps with the endurance of the joints from a repetitive action. The next warm-up exercise will be squats for 10 repetitions. This exercise not only helps with the strengthening of the legs, but also helps with strengthening the core of the body. For the last warm-up exercise, we have the jumping jacks for 10 repetitions. This exercise awakens all the other joints that are not awakened by the previous exercises, opening in preparation for the main activity. Now that we are done with the warm-up exercises, we will now proceed to the main exercise. The first exercise in the main exercise would be the 30-second plank. This exercise strengthens and builds endurance in the core muscles of the body. The next main exercise is nut blockers for 10 repetitions. So this exercise consists of a side step and a jump as if blocking a ball from a net. Inspired by the receiving position, the next exercise is lunge with a twist for 10 repetitions. So this exercise not only improves the strength and endurance of the legs but also balance as well. Turning up the heat, we have 3 jacks and a squat for 5 repetitions. This exercise consists of 3 jumping jacks and the receiving squat. For the next main exercise, we have the low lateral shuffles for 10 repetitions. This exercise helps to improve core strength and endurance. next exercise is passing shuffles for 10 repetitions. So passing shuffles involves quick stepping back and forth from left to right and hitting the ground with the arm on the respective side. Going back with volleyball specific exercises, we have attacks the transition for 10 repetitions. So this exercise involves a spiking action towards a volleyball. For the last exercise in the main routine, we have the split squat for 30 seconds for each leg. This is a flexibility exercise because it serves as a transition towards the pull down part of the exercise. And we are done with the main exercise. Now let's take a short rest and a water break before proceeding to the cool down part of the video. Now that we are well rested, let's now proceed to the cool down. For the first exercise, we have neck stretch, which we will do 20 seconds for each side. Next exercise, we have the shoulder stretch, which spans for 20 seconds per arm. So this exercise helps relax the shoulder joints after a rigorous beating. Next, we have arm rotations for 15 repetitions clockwise and counterclockwise. So this exercise, in contrast to the one in warm-up, puts the joints back in place after the rigorous exercise. For the next exercise, we have the side bend stretch with 20 seconds for each side. This allows the release of the lactic acid that is built up by the muscles from the rigorous exercise. For the next exercise, we have a quad stretch for 20 seconds of each leg. So this allows the joints in the knee to relax, as well as relieve the lactic acid that is built up in the lower thigh. Next exercise in the list is pigeon pose with 20 seconds for each leg. This allows the lower back to relax, relieving the tension that is built up throughout the exercise. For the next exercise, we have cobra stretch for 30 seconds. This exercise stretches the entire upper back, thus releasing the fatigue that is built up in the muscles and the joints.
child pose for 30 seconds. This allows the release of stress all throughout the joints in the body and release the buildup of lactic acid in the muscles and joints. And we are done with the whole exercise routine. Thank you for watching and come visit us in our next VolleVlog video.